What's going on, guys? This is Dave from PNP, and I'm here to talk to you about Underdog Fantasy. I just want to remind you that it's the easiest place to play. There ain't too many places where you can win 20 times your money in the same night, utilizing higher lowers in the Pick'em game. And now they have Pick'em Insurance, where while you won't win the same amount of money that you did before, you can miss one and still bring home some money. So if you do it 3 times, you could potentially still get your money back if you end up missing one. Go to UnderdogFantasy.com and sign up today and use the code PNP when you do. And the $100 deposit match still stands. Underdog Fantasy. Hey, what's going on, guys? I mean, Rashad will get here at some point. I don't know when he's going to pop in. He's at the game, but he asked me to put the stream on, so I'll throw the stream on. Really great game tonight. I felt like the game shouldn't have been as close as it was. Overall, I thought we did great. I know folks weren't too thrilled about the fact that we did play to win, but it is what it is. We got to do what we got to do. But right now we're 3-7. Is that right? 3-7. And now we got a 10-day rest period. A friendly reminder that we probably should have won against Atlanta the first time. And this is also, I stand by what I said on Monday regarding how I feel about the seat for Steve Wilkes. I need to see him do this outside. I need him to see him do this outside of the division. But overall, I'm happy. We got to win. We beat Atlanta. Anytime we beat the Falcons, I'm not going to be sad about beating the Falcons. So that's where I'm at there. Donta Foreman, there's a couple things that quick takeaways from this game. I think Donta Foreman is now the guy, and I think that Chuba Hubbard is no longer the 2, unless he's still hurt to the point where Blackshear is taking over his job. So I mean, I'll ask Rashad what he thinks about that, but I think we need to really look into figuring out how we're going to get Foreman back here for next season. Obviously, we're not going to have to pay him as much as we had to pay McCaffrey, but we got to figure out a plan to get Foreman back here next year. That's just my opinion on it. But we're not that far away from playoff contention, so anything can happen. I mean, the Bucs, I believe they're playing Seattle next week. So if they lose, we're only 1 game out of the division standings. We would win the tiebreaker because we have the best record in the division right now. Oh, Rashad doesn't know. I'm already live, bro. Make it sent. There you go. Yeah, man. Yeah, because it's green. So that's what happens. Rashad is coming, though. We got to pay him. We got to sign him. I don't know how much we pay him, but we got to figure out how to sign him. I'm fine with paying him $6 million a year. There he is. There's Rashad. Hold on a second. Hold on 1 second. I see you, Rashad. I'm going to get you in here, buddy. Give me 1 second.
Dave.
What's up, man?
We kicked their ass, dog. Kicked their ass. Hey, light work. Light work. Light work for the Falcons. Hey, look, homie in the Julio jersey. Hey, get an updated jersey, fam. Hey, look, Julio don't even play for them dudes no more, bro. You good? You straight? I'm good.
You want to touch out of tequila?
Yeah. Hey, give me that.
Go ahead.
Get it. Give me that. Open that up.
Terror,
Open that, dog. Julio don't even play for a cut. Hey, look.
See? But I'll tell y'all.
Julio trash anyway.
Oh, is that how you really feel?
Nah, and Matt. Hey, look, and Matt.
I know that's how you feel.
Matt Ryan is fair. Matt Ryan is
Right.
Matt Ryan's
big energy. Julio. Julio
You
trash.
know that was a beat up ass dub.
Bro, Julio trash.
You know that was a beat up ass
Yo,
dub.
Julio trash.
That ain't even no clean dub.
What? This one right here? This one?
Which jersey are you wearing?
Crazy.
Who are you wearing?
This Sam Mills. Don't put some respect on that.
Rashad says Mills, not Miller. Fake
I said Mills.
Look,
I said Sam Mills.
Hey, look, listen. That one ain't no clean dub.
Bro, come. And your last dub wasn't a clean dub either.
Straight up.
Yeah, it's all right. So we even. No, we not even. We not even. We not even. No, we not. No, we not even. We 2-0. No, that was clean, cuz.
You said
That
we
was
were
clean.
even.
No,
You
that
said
was
we were
clean.
even.
Cuz,
On the 1-1,
bro,
on the 1-1 split.
ain't no split, B.
What you talking about?
My G.
Oh, he go Uber. I ain't worried about it.
Split is when we at home and y'all got here.
Bro, we got robbed off the DJ Moore
Y'all
helmet.
2-0 for real.
No, exactly. Say it again. Say it again. Though.
Oh God, no. Yeah, they got it 2-0.
Yeah,
That's what the rest call. That was 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 the rest call. Split that 1-1. Split that 1-1, nigga.
No,
Yo,
we
Split that 1-1, nigga.
Rashad
Split that 1-1. See my 2023, nigga. Real shit.
my G.
Real shit. Give me a quarterback.
Yo, Rashad.
You do
Really
too.
coming in and busting your ass.
No, you
I'm going to
too,
see you next year.
No,
Real
you
talk.
too, though. You're not going to see us.
Okay, yes,
You
we
not
are.
gonna see
We're
us.
going to see you 2 times.
You're not going to
We
see us.
splitting on it again next
No,
year.
we're not
2023?
splitting nothing. We're going to kick
Okay,
y'all
bet.
ass.
Okay, bet.
We're going to kick y'all ass.
Yeah.
Hey, look, we did win.
Yeah.
And we 2-0 for real.
Okay.
He said it. We 2-0 for real. Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
I'm always put. Look, hey, Dave. I'm always put on for the Panthers, my G. Always.
All right. I got a couple
Always.
questions for you, sir.
Go ahead,
For
Dave.
intoxicated shot.
No, I'm good.
For intoxicated shot.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
All right. So, Shaw, here's the first question of the day.
Yes, sir.
Is it official that Chuba is the third running back on the roster now?
Chuba, third running back.
Yeah. I think he is, bro.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I gotta rewatch the game because I don't know the splits like that. I don't know the splits. I don't know who was running when. It's different when you at the game. You can't really see who was in like that. So I'm gonna be honest. I can't tell. I can't. Blackshear had a good game. Blackshear was getting busy, so I can't really tell you. My bad.
Nah, I'll put it to you this way, bro. Well, actually, Chuba didn't actually. He wasn't too behind Blackshear, but Foreman's the one. That's established. They ran the ball.
Automatic. That's automatic.
Yeah. Foreman's the one. That's established. They ran the ball 40.
Oh, it's picking up rain out this mug, Dave. The rain is picking up. We good, though.
Yeah, they ran the ball 47 times in this game.
47, Dave?
They ran the ball 47 times.
Wow.
Yeah.
They
only threw the ball 16 times.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Deontay
Foreman ran it 31 times. Chenault ran it twice. Blackshear ran it 6 times. Chuba ran it 5. And PJ Walker ran it 3.
Yeah, truth be told, though, it was really no reason. And I'm gonna be honest, Dave. The weather was not as impactful as I thought it was gonna be. It was really clear for most of the game, for real. So I really thought the weather was gonna be much more of an impact than what it was. It was like a mist that got on your nerves. It was like one of them things was like, yo, go ahead. If you're going to rain. It was one of those.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't really like a rain. You know what I'm saying? In the second half, it was really clear, to be honest with you. It was really clear. The most of the weather is right now. It's raining more right now than it was during the game, to be honest with you.
They said it was going to rain at night anyway. All right, but now I have to make an announcement, and we'll make the announcement again when we're live again, but I have to make this announcement right now. I need to congratulate PJ Walker. This is his 4th win. This is his 4th win as a starter. Ever since Ron Rivera has gotten fired, he now has the same amount of wins as Teddy Bridgewater and Sam Darnold, which is now tied for the leading wins since Ron Rivera has no longer been the coach of the Panthers. If he has one more win, he will have the most wins since Rule got hired as a head coach of the football team. And that is insane to think about, but that's the reality of the fact right now.
Shout out PJ Walker, dog. I mean, all he had to do was manage it. Defense. Shout out to the defense for real. They stopped the run. Mariota is really no threat. If we're gonna be honest, Dave, you want me to be pod or no? Can I pod?
Go pod, man. Go ahead and pod,
Mariota
bro.
ain't shit, really, for real. Okay, Mariota ain't shit. We really have the best young core in the South. I said it earlier today. Shout out to my man Max. I went on their podcast live. I don't really know the name of their joint. Went on their pod earlier. Listen, we got the best young core in the South. And I just told homie that was a Falcons fan. No threat, bro. We have the best young core in the NFC South. The Falcons, they ain't nothing. The Saints ain't nothing. Okay, are we gonna pod or not, bro? We have the best young core. We got the best young core in the South, Dave. Do we need a quarterback? Yes. Okay. Great. I'll take a quarterback. But at the moment, bro, like we straight. We straight for real. Like all we gotta do is get in the playoffs and we good, bro. Like for real. So we good, man. We good. Good win. I'm glad we beat the Falcons, man. Yo, it's one team I hate in the South. It's the Falcons. We got one win over every NFC South opponent, though. For real. That's a big accomplishment, for real. Shout out to Wilkes. I got to walk up these steps.
Oh, man. Wilkes is out here living his best life, man. He still ain't going up my chart. I'm going to tell you that. He got to show me in a game that's not this. I'm going to see if there's a presser going on. I'm checking to see if there's a press conference going on, guys. Let's see.
Yo, Dave, can you believe a Falcons fan really tried to press me, dog? Never fold.
That's what they're going to do.
Never fold, Dave.
That's why they tell you. Oh, hold on. Oh yeah. All right. The press conference is live, bro. Hold on a second. Press conference is live. Give me a second.
Wasn't nervous at all. I thought Eddie did a great job again, just in practice, bouncing back. As you guys asked me earlier in the week, I told you we created different scenarios for him in those situations, and it just says a lot about him as a person. You got to hit the reset button. All the guys do, and just understand that it happens sometimes. But the way he came back tonight, I'm just so proud of him.
You made it very clear that PJ starting after benching a couple of days ago was your decision. What did you see from him in this game bouncing back?
Well, again, managing the offense, really trying to put us in the best position he can with his checks and seeing the different things for his rotation, getting us in the right call where the safety's coming down, IDing the mic, just all the little things that people probably don't see. So again, I'm excited about the offense and how they operated tonight. And, he did a great job managing the game.
Over 200 yards on the ground, is this the standard going forward for the team?
Well, I said it from day one that we want to try to, control the line of scrimmage. And to me, I know the league has somewhat changed a little bit where everybody thinks it's about passing. But as a defensive guy, I understand there's nothing more demoralizing than having 200-some yards ran on you, right, last week. So I know what happens in regards to that. It just kills your morale. So our mindset is controlling the line of scrimmage, and trying to establish a run game to create shots over the top.
That's happened twice now against the Falcons. What is it about that matchup that your front five really seem to thrive?
I don't think it's just so much Atlanta. It just happened that, it happened with these two games. But, we try to do the same thing. You go back to when we first took over, you look at the first half of the Rams game and how we ran the ball. So it's just a mindset that we're trying to create.
Everybody good? Did I give you all the injuries after the game? You did not. All right. Jackson, Achilles, Ionitis, calf, and repeat neck for the stinger.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. We'll have PJ.
Of the men in that locker room, and how we bounce back this week. We talked all week. In order to win this game, we're going to have to control the line of scrimmage. And offensively, I thought we did a tremendous job. We rushed for 232. Foreman had 130 yards rushing off 31 carries. I think that's very impressive. Defensively, I thought we did a
Light work, Dave.
Stopping the run. Things got a little away from us at times. We got to tackle better. But I love the way we finished from a standpoint on defense. We had 5 sacks. It's an outstanding job. And then when we talk about field position, it was tremendous. Just a mere fact of flipping the field, pinning those guys back.
Had more sacks than the Tiana Trump porn, Dave.
Just a tremendous job of how he rebounded and bounced back, man. I'm so excited about him and just where his teammates just rallied behind him. So with that, I'll take your questions.
Steve, how would you describe just kind of the emotional swing of the last 3 games? I mean, from overtime to the way Cincinnati went to tonight.
I would probably just describe it as the National Football League. That's just how it is week to week. You have your ups and your downs, and however it is, whether win or lose, you got to hit the reset button and get ready for the next one.
Tonight was about pride on the defensive side, considering the last 2 weeks.
I don't really consider it to be about pride because we play for pride every time we go out. It's that respect of, representing not only the Carolina Panthers, but the name on the back of your jersey. So I think it was a mere fact of guys just coming together, understanding that we didn't put a great performance together last week. And the way we practiced, even though it was a walkthrough, the intensity was there, the concentration and everything. And we wanted to come out today, as you saw, and put together a good performance.
Marquise Haynes is not somebody who we typically see make a ton of big plays, but for him to come up big on that drive, what did you see on those 2 plays?
Well, I saw a guy that was relentless in trying to get to the quarterback. We talk about it all the time. When a game's on the line, we need to try to finish it up front. And you saw that with those guys just putting pressure on the quarterback. And Marquise, as you said, came up with a huge sack.
Steve, this team just looked your team looked really tough tonight. That's got to sort of make you proud.
Well, everything that we talk about from a standpoint of our DNA starts with the physicality, and effort. So, again, not living in the past. We didn't do that last week for whatever reason. I wish I could tell you why, because we had a great week of practice, but it happens sometimes. And the way that they responded, it just shows you how resilient this team is, and then also just as a group effort in all 3 phases.
The importance to
Taking off with the run game since you traded the Panthers.
Well, I said it when things happen. You got to talk about who's going to take over. I said we're going to do it by committee, and Deontay Foreman is a guy, as I told you guys before, that can carry the workload. You got to give him those opportunities to get him going, and you saw tonight what he can do.
do what he did tonight, Steve, in the elements. I know it wasn't muddy, but a lot of wet balls and so forth. That was impressive.
It was very impressive because, number one, ball security is so important, so all the running backs, I thought, did a great job in protecting the football and, holding it tight, 5 points of pressure as we talk about. So, again, just kudos to those guys in that room.
Were you on the headset at all with Ben just saying, like, keep feeding this guy?
Yeah, we have constant communication, exactly, what I want. And it was a mere fact that let's just keep running. I felt at times we had to go and try to win the game, for us putting the ball in the air. But, we
run the dang ball, Bert.
Just really weigh them down in the fourth quarter.
Irving played about 8 to 10 snaps as an extra blocker in this game. Why was that so important to have for this game?
Well, it's part of what we do offensively. You see it every week. We go heavy. He comes in. But it's just an opportunity to get another big body in there and just try to create some momentum and get on the edge.
What do you know about Dante's injury?
Don't know anything right now. It's going to take some time. Probably got to go and get an MRI, so we'll see exactly what's going to take place.
Visca breaking free for that big touchdown. How much an impact does he make whenever he's healthy and on the field at full capacity?
I'm sorry, say it one more time.
Visca, his big touchdown, just how much of a difference does he make whenever he's healthy and on the field at full capacity?
Big difference. I think you can go back to the Saints game. It was pretty much identical to what he did tonight, almost maybe in the same location as well. So one thing that we don't talk about is really the great perimeter block.
For those who missed it, they said that Dante's injury might be Achilles.
Blocking and giving them avenue to be able to get to the end zone.
7 games left, but you're right in the thick of the playoff chase again. How's that going?
Jackson Day.
Just win the day. We're
Yeah.
Go tomorrow, we're going to watch the tape. We're going to try to, continue to improve on the things we do well, correct the things we need to correct, enjoy this little semi-bye, try to get healthy a little bit. But again, it's just 1-0 next week.
Just curious, 11 days ago, Eddie misses, I don't know what he did, missed the extra point, missed the overtime field goal. How nervous were you with him? You stuck with him, but how nervous were you putting him back out there? And what does it say for him to come out and make 4 of them on a wet field?
Wasn't nervous at all. I thought Eddie did a great job, again, just in practice, bouncing back. As you guys asked me earlier in the week, I told you we created different scenarios for him in those situations. And it just says a lot about him as a person. You got to hit the reset button. All the guys do, and just understand that it happens sometimes. But the way he came back tonight, I'm just so proud of him.
You made it very clear that PJ starting after benching a couple of days ago was your decision. What did you see from him in this game bouncing back?
Well, again, managing the offense. Really trying to put us in the best position he can. With his checks and seeing the different things for his rotation, getting us in the right call where the safety's coming down, IDing the mic, just all the little things that people probably don't see. So again, I'm excited about the offense and how they operated tonight. And he did a great job managing the game.
Over 200 yards on the ground, is this the standard going forward for the team?
Well, I've said it from day one that we want to try to, control the line of scrimmage. And to me, I know the league is somewhat changed a little bit where everybody thinks it's about passing, but as
You've already heard the rest of this. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward to the other interviews.
And having 200 something yards ran on you, right?
I remember that part. We're going to go get the PJ's interview.
PJ ain't do shit. What was he talking about?
We stuck with what we was going to do throughout the week. We had a good amount of pass plays in there as well, but I thought the O-line did a great job up front, and Deontay was just running behind him. Even Chuba came in there and made some plays, and also Raheem. So those guys all got the opportunity to get the ball, and the O-line did a great job tonight.
Through your mind when you saw Deontay go into the crowd?
I didn't know what happened, so I looked up and I saw him. So it was like, what was going on? But I was just waiting for him to get back down so I could show him some love.
Play to LaVisca, describe that.
They brought a nickel pressure, and for me it was just get the ball out of my hands, try to beat the blitz. LaVisca did the rest. I think DJ and Terrence Marshall did a great job on the edge blocking. They did a great job, and LaVisca just took it down the sideline. It reminded me of New Orleans, to be honest, the same style run.
You had a nasty spin move. Was that a design for you?
No, it wasn't a design. It was a read play. And my read key ended up sitting a little bit, and I was just trying to find a way to make a miss and just get vertical.
PJ, was there a heightened sense of urgency?
Y'all talking about PJ had a couple of plays. My G tried to get a game away. What y'all talking about?
We knew it was a big dogfight out here, and I think this team got a lot of resilience.
Yeah.
We just been looking
He damn near did. Y'all want to keep it a buck.
Primetime game.
The game shouldn't have been as close as it was.
It shouldn't have. If we're going to keep it real, Dave, are we trying to pot or not? Because he tried to get a game away.
Battle for each other and play for each other tonight.
And I'm sure you understand the reality of it. If you guys lose this game, your playoff hopes are likely to diminish. What do you say about that?
got a lot of guys that have a lot of fight in that locker room. You know, it's
Mute
tough.
Dave, mute Dave, mute Dave.
But you know, when we go out there on Sundays, we play for each other, and you know, that's all that matters. And the outcome is we wait on the outcome. And if we go out there and play the way we played tonight, we got an opportunity to win games. If I go out there, protect the football, give us an opportunity to go out there and make plays and put the ball in our receivers' hands and let them guys do what they do, I think we got a great chance.
And then how would you describe that? How would you describe the locker room?
Oh, it's full of joy right now. You know, we got a lot of guys that's excited and looking forward to just resting up this weekend and getting a lot of guys back from injuries and things like that. So for us, it's just to go out there and continue to get better.
Hey Dave, send Big Low the link.
So we'll go from there.
How would you describe just kind of the swing of emotions from Atlanta to last week to now? What's it like for you guys?
Oh, it's crazy because you know we took the loss we had last week, and you know if we dwell on last week, we don't go out here and play the way we played today as a team. And you know, last week was last week, and we ain't about to let last week carry into this week. And I think it was good for us to have a short week this week. You know, I think that short week helped us get over last week, and the opportunity it presented itself, and we took advantage of it. Yeah.
After last week, but Steve felt confident to put you in another week, give you the shot.
Yeah. I'll take this one week at a time. You know, for me, you know, I know what happened last week was last week. I got taken out in the first half, after the first half, deservingly so. Not protecting the football. You know, we can't have that as an offense. And so for me, it's just to go out there when I get the opportunity to make plays, go. But you also got to be smart with the football. You know, keep the ball out of harm's way. Unfortunately, it was in harm's way a couple of times today. You know, they fortunately dropped it, and so for us, it's just to continue to go out there and play. Last week was last week, and so on to a new week every week.
PJ, I know you take it week to week, but when you look at your last 2.5 years of your career, from the XFL to quarterbacking a win in prime time, do you ever think about it that way?
Nah, I just take it one day at a time, man. You know, it's God got his ways, and you know, I just continue to keep my faith in God, and you know, He put me in the right position to just go out there and succeed. And for me, you know, just keep my faith strong and just continue to, you know, just go out there and do what I gotta do.
PJ, do you feel like this is your team now?
You know, as a guy that get supported by a lot of guys in that locker room, you know, I appreciate that group. So for me, it's just to continue to go out there and do what we got to do as a team. You know, I don't really get into my team or anybody else's team. You know, for me, I know the guys in that locker room believe in me, and that's all that matters. So you know, it ain't about who team it is, and then as a whole, it's one team. You know, it ain't about me. It ain't about nobody else. Ain't about no other individual on that team. So for all of us, you know, we all support each other. And you know, for me to have the back, they got my back out there. So for me, it's just glad to see. It's good to see. Appreciate y'all.
Let me go check and see if there's any more. I don't know if there's any more or not. Let me go. Nope, I think that's it.
Man, F them press conferences, Dave. Yo, we kicked that ass easily. Light work, for real. It shouldn't have been as close to what it was, for real. I knew, Dave, I'm gonna be honest with you. I knew having Atlanta outside in the elements, where they play in the dome, they not used to the real football, and they have if they cannot run the football, this goes back to last game. If they cannot run the football, they're not a football team. They could not get any pass game established. Mariota is not a. Dave, you want me to pod or you want me to keep it PC?
Go ahead, man.
Yo, Mariota's trash. You want me to be honest with you? He not good.
I had a playing today. You know who else? You know who I played today too? I played Chuba today, and I'm kind of angry about that. I'm kind of mad at myself that I changed my lineup to put Chuba in.
That's why I don't play fantasy football.
I played Foreman too, though. I played Foreman too.
Well, you won there.
You know who I didn't play? I did not play Terrace Marshall.
And you probably should have. Like I
He
told
only
you,
had one catch. He only had one catch.
And what that one catch do though, Dave?
43 yards. I would have been pissed.
Dave. It's the
He
weather.
only had one catch.
The weather,
I don't
dog.
care.
The weather.
I know.
Yo, the weather, it was indicative, and unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. But this is why I don't play fantasy football, because I don't care.
We won.
Panthers got the W. This is exactly why I don't play fantasy football no more. And a lot of y'all should retire from fantasy football because it taints the game. But I digress. Dave, Big Low ain't gonna join the stream, is he?
He's coming.
Is
I'm waiting for him to respond right now. He said I sent the link to him. He said give him a few minutes, so we holding up.
Oh, okay.
He coming.
He is gonna join. Shout out to Big Low. That's my guy. And I'm not gonna give him too much heat because I'm gonna be honest with you. Last game we should have won. They got lucky, due to the unfortunate call. And like I told the other bootleg Falcons fan that had a Julio Jones jersey on, and Julio don't even play for them no more. It is what it is. And listen, it's light work. The Falcons are not a good. Are we gonna pod or no? Dave, you want me to pod?
The Falcons ain't that good, bro. But I knew that already.
They are not that good. They are not good at all. If they cannot get the run game going, they're trash. Truth be told, I would argue that they lean on the run game more than the Panthers do. We got PJ Walker playing. Dave, you want me to pod or no?
Go ahead, man.
They rely more. They rely more on the run game, and we got PJ Walker starting. That's just facts. It's just facts.
Mariota about 25 times. They ran about 25 times.
How many times you run the football, Dave?
We ran about 41 times.
Dave, what was the time of possession? A lot to a little, right?
I gotta check the stats. Hold on.
Exactly. They only ran the ball 25 times. You know why? Because our defense showed up.
Yep.
The defense made stops where they were supposed to. That's why they didn't run the football as much as they could have. That's what makes the changes. When your defense shows up like they're supposed to, that's what's supposed to happen. That's why we ran the football more than they did. That's what's supposed to happen. Big Low, what up, bro?
What the world about?
My guy, man. What's good with you, man?
Man,
there he is.
We had to crawl. I had to crawl out from between the washing machine and the dryer, man. After we got whooped up on like that, I try to figure out. I'm like, man, Rashad, he ain't send me no free. He ain't send me a invite to the stream after the last game, but
I did. I sure didn't, Big Low.
What, Rashad? You gotta get right, bro.
Hey, look.
You gotta keep the energy the same, bro. You can't switch it up.
Hey, Big Low, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm phony. Dave, hey, yo, Big Low and Dave. Dave, no, I'm phony eating them up. My energy is not consistent. Okay.
I didn't know. Let me be clear. I didn't know about the agreement that was had. If I would have known, I would have forced his hand. I didn't know about this agreement.
I'm gonna hold you, Big Low. I'm phony eating them up.
Man, that's okay. Whenever I see you, we just gonna have to have that meeting.
Now I gotta come down to Mercedes Benz.
Yeah, man.
Face to face, Big Low. I'm phony. Man. I'm Big Low. I'm phony for real.
We already knew. We already knew what time that was, man. But now for real though, good win for y'all, man. That was a.
The moment that I knew that. The moment that I knew that Carolina was going to win.
What's that?
When I was watching the pregame show, when I saw the blue and gold marching machine showing Marshawn Lynch how to get them drums down, man. That's when I knew that the Panthers was going to beat the Atlanta Falcons tonight. And then I saw the Trailblazing Tau Epsilon Sigma chapter of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated make the cut on the Amazon Prime segment on Amazon Prime Video.
Shout out to TES. That's our alumni chapter, Phi Beta Sigma. We did make the cut. Shout out to TES, man.
That was dope. That was dope. Uh-oh, man. Somebody wants that Superman chat, bro.
Go ahead, Big Low. One
Keto
time.
said Superman chat for that fresh serve L tonight. Much love, hashtag keep popping. Hey, man.
One time, Big Low. Go ahead, one time.
You already know what time it is, man. Look, Keeper, thanks so much for supporting my homeboys, Rashad and Dave. You already know what time it is. That's that. Da da da. That's a Superman chat.
Hey, I'm gonna be,
I got you, man.
Shout out to Big Low for real. Hey, shout out to Big Low for real. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm so phony. Ain't no way I would have did it after no loss. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Hey, man. Well, you know, it's one of those things. You know, it's just like Pop said on Friday. You win some, you lose some. Well, you get to fight another day. So, you know,
okay, Big Low. You got to give me a Big Low-ism. You know what I mean? A Big Low-ism. If you want to summarize the game in a Big Low-ism, how would you do it?
I would basically say that tonight we were y'all's shoes, offensively and defensively, and whenever I say we were y'all's shoes, y'all put your feet in us tonight and walked all around the field because especially in the interior, especially the defensive line, Derek Brown, you know, he came in and he did his thing. He played like a all-pro defensive tackle tonight.
He's been doing that all season, bro.
Exactly.
Folks ain't been talking about it.
Exactly.
We was y'all shoes. Yo, hey, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I aspire to be as good as you.
You don't want to be as good as me, bro. I'm trying to be like you.
Nah, I gotta get better. I want to be as country as you, Big Low.
You don't want to be country. You don't want to be country as me because it's one of those situations where it's like, you know, the whole country thing. It has a lot of, you know, people look at it negatively. Some people look at country as being a negative thing. You know, so it's just one of those situations. But yeah, man, it was a great win for y'all tonight.
Hey, no, Big Low. I got a serious question.
Okay.
Serious question. I ran into a Falcons fan at the end of the game.
Uh-huh.
Not just one Falcons. It was a lot of Falcons fans with 11 jerseys on, i.e. Julio Jones.
Okay.
How do you, as a Falcons fan, how do you feel about that? No, real talk. I'm just a serious question.
Yeah.
How do you feel about, you know, dudes got the 11 on, like, and repping it 100? Like, how do you feel about that?
I mean, you know, I feel like it's kind of like one of those situations where, you know, whenever a girl still has one of her ex-boyfriend's old sweatshirts or old hoodies, you know, they broke up. It might have been on bad terms, but that's just something that she keeps to remember him by, you know.
Nah, because real talk, I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't seen too many 22s in there. You know, 22 is our guy. Shout out to Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
I didn't see too many 22s. But
it's still fresh though.
It is fresh. It is.
Yeah.
But I'm with you. Like, shout out to Julio. I like Julio Jones, and it's still, you know, I don't know how I feel about, especially guys that are playing for other teams. Like, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I don't really like. It's cool when you like retire, but when you playing for another team,
yeah,
like,
especially in the division, you know,
in the division,
yeah,
even more, or like, I don't know how I feel about that one, dog.
But yeah, it's you know, it's I mean, you know, it's just one of those things. I mean, at the end of the day, he's the best Atlanta Falcons wide receiver in history. So, you know, that's kind of like Deion Sanders. You know?
Better wait. Stop.
Yeah, my joint went off. I repeat that. What did you say?
You said he's the best. You think Julio Jones is the best wide receiver the Falcons ever had?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 100%.
So, because y'all was having some pretty damn good ones. I mean, y'all had Chris Chandler. He had 1,000 wide receivers, 1,000 yard wide receivers at one point.
Mm-hmm. They ain't touching Julio Jones.
I mean, I'm trying to think. Like, well, yeah, Rosin wasn't better than Julio.
Yeah, I mean, Rosin was good. I mean, and you know, he
Rosin
didn't really stay that long.
He didn't stay that long.
Roddy White was good.
Roddy was good.
He wasn't
He wasn't good as Julio. Julio.
Yeah, Julio. He's just that guy. He's the number one guy in Atlanta Falcons history. You know?
All right, Rashad out here. I don't know what's going on with him. This is what happens when you try to do a show on the iPhone. This is what happens.
Yeah.
But he's probably on this. Yeah. You got me thinking about like great Falcons. Well, I mean, corner is no brainer, Dion, but I mean, that's easy. All right, let me get Rashad back in here. Rashad trying to figure it out right now.
Rashad sound like they were drinking after every first down they got. They were taking shots.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think about these. Oh, yeah, it ain't Rising. It definitely ain't Terrace Mathis. It ain't Mathis. And ain't Birdie Manuel. You know, I like Birdie Manuel, man.
Yeah, I used to love Birdie Manuel. That was my guy. You know how you have like a guy who's like good, but he's like, you know, not a superstar, but you just like him, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that was me with Birdie Manuel, you know?
Yeah, nah. Yeah, the more I think about it, yeah, you might be right.
Yeah, Julio.
It's Julio.
Yeah,
the more, like, I don't know. Yeah. He ain't Steve Smith though, but you know, yeah, I gotta give it to you. He ain't Steve Smith. No, he's not.
Come on, Dave. Julio Jones.
He's not.
Steve Smith. Ah, man, come on, Bo.
When does Steve Smith leave the game? In a formation, in a situation. When? He never does. He never does.
Okay.
He never does. What would Julio Jones do if he was 5'9"?
I mean, but that's the thing. He wasn't. That's the thing. He wasn't. He was 6'3".
I know. Steve Smith played like he was 6'5".
I mean, yeah, he did. He played like he was 6'5", and I got to give him that. But I mean, I'm just saying, if Julio Jones was Steve Smith's size, he wouldn't have been Julio Jones. But
that's true.
His size is what made him Julio Jones, right?
I got to pull up the numbers. I got to compare the numbers of Steve Smith versus Julio Jones because I'm curious now. But statistically, I'm pretty sure Smith. But Steve Smith, no, Julio might actually have more years than him at this point.
Smith had how many years Smith had?
16 years, I believe.
Yeah, Julio came in the league in 11.
16 years. Smith played 16, and Julio's played 11. No, 12. Julio's got 12. Smith's got 16.
I thought because he came in 11, so this is 11th year, right?
Yeah, this is 12th year.
Oh, okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, 12th year. Steve Smith showed up in 2001. He retired in 2016. And Steve Smith had 2 season-ending injuries. I mean, he had 2 season-ending injuries.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, both of them, shoot. I don't care who it was. I would love to have either of them on my team. But, you know, I mean, Julio. Thing is, Julio 6'3". He played like he was 6'6". That's the thing.
Yeah.
You know.
Let's see.
Julio, I think the biggest difference is that Julio ran routes like he was 5'9".
Yeah, even though they started taking him out the red zone when he got older, which was always odd.
Yeah, I think he was taking himself out a lot of those times.
That's trash. Just so you know, that's
Yeah.
trash. I just want you to know
Yeah.
that. All right, as
Oh,
long as
yeah.
we can agree that that's trash. Do better, Julio. And now he can't even get active because he can't stay healthy.
Can't stay healthy, man. Can't stay healthy.
Can't stay healthy.
I mean, I don't know if he ain't drinking enough water, or you know what I'm saying. His body is alkaline enough, or what? What?
Julio never had a triple crown though. Julio never had a triple crown though.
Nah, he ain't never had one.
He ain't never had a crown, to be honest with you. What you talking about?
Man, come on, Rashad. Come on.
He never had no. He ain't had no triple crown though.
Come on, Rashad.
Yeah,
I hear you, bro.
he ain't no.
But the thing is that this show tonight is about the great game that the Carolina Panthers played. That's what this show tonight is about.
What'd you say, Lo?
This show is about the great game that the Carolina Panthers played. That's what.
I thought you were gonna talk about the great game that the Panthers almost gave away. Well, particularly PJ Walker almost gave away near the end of that shit. Out here trying to throw pick sixes.
Man, look. At the end of the day, Panthers won the game. They played a complete game. You got to give it to them.
I don't know about complete.
They played a complete game.
We did enough.
Y'all played a complete game. Yeah, I got to give you your flowers, bro.
10 to 16. PJ Walker, 108 yards. I don't call that complete. I think we did a good job.
I'm gonna say what I just said. I said it right after Rashad jumped in, but I'll say it again so you can hear it, Big Low. PJ Walker now has 4 wins as a starter since Matt Rule became the head coach of the Carolina Panthers. Teddy Bridgewater had 4 wins as a starter. Sam Darnold had 4 wins as a starter. Wow. Baker Mayfield only has 1. You've had PJ Walker on this roster all 3 seasons, and that was your guy.
Wait. Right. Hold on, Dave. Dave, let's rewind a little bit. You said Terrace had what? Terrace Marshall?
He had 1 catch for 43 yards.
How many?
43.
Oh, okay. And that did what? That did that no, it's right, but it led to, did it not lead? That's like his second or third time. Okay, that's like his second or third time leading the team. And what was you doing to Terrace? Disrespecting him. That's what you was doing.
I didn't disrespect him.
No, that's what you was doing.
Him.
No, that's clearly what you was doing.
See, this is why DJ Moore cussed your ass out at training camp.
No, this is why. No, you was why DJ Moore cussed me out. You, not nothing I said.
Because you out here misinterpreting what I was trying. You out here misinterpreting what I'm saying. Like you out here with your little Powerade, your Powerade. Out here misinterpreting what I'm trying to tell you.
No, Cap.
No, somebody asked me, should I start Terrace Marshall in fantasy? And I'm telling you, TJ Moore, Terrace Marshall in fantasy. And I said, absolutely not. And they were like, but he got a touchdown. And I was like, yeah, he got a garbage touchdown because we got our asses beat by Cincinnati. You want to take that chance against Atlanta on Thursday? Go right ahead.
Dave.
I wouldn't do it.
Dave.
I hope somebody enjoyed their 5.3 fantasy points tonight.
Hold on. Did Terrace or did not Terrace lead us in receiving yards? Cap or no cap?
That's true, but I'll tell you this. I told everybody on Tuesday not to play none of the receivers because I knew about the weather. I said, and I hate playing players on Thursday night too.
Hold on, no, don't do that. Weather wasn't really a factor like that.
Well,
weather wasn't bad.
Well, I know the job.
No, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad when the game happened, but prior to the game, the thought was it was going to be raining and it was going to be more of a running type of game. I even did my underdog pick'ems based on the fact of the rain. I mean, I didn't win either.
Exactly. You didn't win.
I got 3 out of 5.
You probably didn't pick Terrace. That's why you lost for real. It was cap or no cap.
Let me see what
Cap or
No,
no
Missy
cap?
Terrace was. No, I definitely didn't pick Terrace. I didn't pick
Of
DJ
course
Moore
you
either.
did. That's why you lost.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you why I lost. Let me tell you why I lost. Hold on. I'm gonna
No,
tell you why
you
I
lost
Hold on.
because you didn't pick Terrace. That's why you lost.
I lost because Cordell Patterson didn't get more than 2 receiving yards.
You're
and
bad.
I lost because Chuba's ass out here pass catching running back, stone hand Chuba out here only didn't get his 12 receiving yards that he's been getting all season. That's
You're
why
bad
I lost.
again. Okay, what was Terrace's numbers?
I don't remember because it doesn't show it after the.
Of course, look, Nick, Big Low. You see how you get amnesia? Oh, I don't.
No, I don't remember.
I don't remember. I don't remember now. Oh, I don't remember. Okay, now you don't.
But
remember.
I probably would have lost.
I wouldn't remember either. Anyway. I wouldn't remember either if I didn't know what I was doing.
But I will say though, if I would have done under DJ Moore, I probably would have won. he wouldn't have hit a number because I'm pretty sure his was over 50, and I know DJ Moore didn't get 50 receiving yards. I know he didn't. Not if Terrace got 43. Yeah, if Terrace got 43 and that was the highest.
Nah. What Abel said. Come on, say it.
Appreciate this.
And do the whole thing too. All that. Go ahead. Go ahead, Dave. Read it and do the
thing. That's a Superman chat. Abel, appreciate the super chat. Put some respect on TMJ name, Dave. That's my LSU boy. I don't give a damn about no LSU. I see how y'all be treating them players when they lose. I'll be paying attention.
They didn't lose though.
But anyway,
they beat Alabama. Put some respect on LSU.
Yeah, and they are here talking about they want to fire Nick Saban.
See, Dave don't watch college
thing
football.
ever, by the way.
They don't watch.
No, I do watch. I've been watching mainly
HBCU
FCS
football.
Exactly. And FCS. I've been watching a lot more FCS. I watch more FCS football than that. No, but I knew LSU beat Alabama this weekend though. But anyway, look, man, he only got 1 catch.
All right, hey, it's a big.
He got half. He got half of TMJ. He got half of PJ Walker's passing yards though. On the side, they ain't got damn near half. The Siri only passed for 100 yards. So,
Big Low. All right, so I got a question for you, Big Low. Where did the Falcons go from here? Because I really feel like, and I think you knew this, that like the Falcons are extremely one-dimensional.
Yes.
Right. And whether it's the coordinator, whether it's Arthur Smith or whatever, like, do you think Mariota, Ritter, are they capable of salvaging what's left up? Because 4 and 6, whatever the case may be, y'all still really at the top of the division, to be honest with you. Well, between y'all and the Bucks, like y'all still at the top of the division. Where do the Falcons go from here? How do they recover?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, Rashad. It's one of those situations where, you know, I don't know if you remember me saying this, but you know, I'm not too crazy about the whole, you know, forcing Marcus Mariota down everybody's throat thing. And I think this is a good time to make the switch. You got 10 days before your next game. No, I mean, y'all seen that game. I know Marcus Mariota isn't him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, I think this is the perfect time to make the move. You know, you'll be giving all of these teams a different look with a different quarterback, you know, and you could possibly have a chance to go on a run. But I think it's time to make the switch. I'm kind of over the whole Marcus Mariota thing.
Okay, so Big Law, got another question. And I'm gonna be honest with you. When you talk about the future of the NFC South, you got the Saints. They really, to me, and this is me, I tell Big Q to his face. The Saints, when you talk about the year 2024, 2025, the Saints really are not in the picture to me. The Bucks, when you look past Brady, they not, to me. Like once Brady retires, it's a wrap. To me, for them, it's over, right? to me, the Falcons are really the only team that's in the picture. Okay, so
What about the
give me
Panthers?
no, including the Panthers. I think
Okay.
we have to me, Big Low. I'm gonna be honest. I said this early on another show I was featured on. I think we have and I said this even on an NFC South roundtable. I think the future is really in the Panthers. I think we have the best young core of everyone. But because I think you all are the only other team that are in that discussion, right? So you got Ritter, you got a couple other young guys. Talk to me about beyond this year. Like, how do you view the Falcons moving forward? Because I really think the Falcons are really it. To me, the Saints and the Bucks are really this year and beyond aren't really in the picture. This is me. I'm trying to be honest, and I would say this even on the roundtable. To me, I think it's the Falcons and the Panthers moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I think it's one of those situations where, I mean, the Saints, they just don't got the money, man. It's like they're gonna go on the fire sale after this season. The Bucks, just like you said, I mean, they don't got that much money either. And once Tom Brady leaves, that
Everybody
whole
else
team's
leaves.
that whole team's gonna crumble. And if you look, just like you said, if you look at both of our teams, it's like we're gonna be the teams of this division for the next 10 years. I mean, I'm just gonna go ahead and put that out there.
I
Because,
agree.
yeah,
I agree with you.
we're building our teams right. We're building. You know, I think the thing with us, we just have to figure out our quarterback situation. We got to figure out if Ritter is the guy. I think I'm being completely transparent whenever I say I think y'all are a little bit closer to it than we are.
No, I would agree with you on that.
Yeah. But you never know whenever the draft comes. It depends on how many of those picks that you hit on. But I mean, moving forward as of right now, I think we're set up to have like $80 million in cap next year, in cap space. So, I mean,
so you could do it. You could
depends.
do it in free agency.
Yeah, but I don't want to.
You a build through the draft kind of guy.
Yeah, I'm a developmental kind of guy. You get what you need.
Yeah, see, I'm a bit of a mixture. I think it always takes that mixture of guys, because when I look back to last year, I look at guys like Hassan Reddick, who I'm like, man, I wish we would have had on this roster. Yeah, it's those guys. I'm like, man,
it wouldn't have. But the grand scheme of things, bro. Even if we had Reddick, I don't
disagree.
think
Whatever you about to say, I disagree with you. Whatever you're gonna say, Dave, I disagree. Because it's cap. Whatever you about to say, it's cap.
It's cap. Unless Hassan Reddick can pass for 70%, it wouldn't have changed how the hell Baker played.
Dave, no, that's Dave.
Our pass rush would have helped. Yes, it would have improved our pass rush. Absolutely, not a question.
It would have completely changed the time of possession in each game, which gives the quarterback one more opportunity to do what he needs to do. Dave. But Hassan Reddick had 12 sacks last year, bro. What are you talking about?
Baker Mayfield was terrible at the beginning of the season. Terrible. Hassan Reddick sacking the quarterback wouldn't have changed Baker Mayfield's accuracy. I don't know
what you mean.
Tell me. Oh, Hassan Reddick would have gave Baker Mayfield confidence enough to be out here headbutting cats with helmets on.
Did you see what was that about?
Yeah. What the hell was that shit? You didn't see that. My man Baker out here saying, I don't want to play no more. I want to make sure the Panthers keep their 4th round pick. Out here headbutting his teammates without a helmet on. And him and his teammates with helmets on. What is he doing out in these streets?
I mean, at the end of the day,
know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Baker. I think right at the end of the game, Baker, he was people coming off the field. He was just headbutting them. No helmet on himself. He had his hat turned backwards.
Yeah, when you got the stash, you just do what you got to do. Yo, none of us have a stash here. Hey, we don't know what it's like to have a stash, B. So when you got a stash, it changes the game.
Like I might shave mine tomorrow and go stash, and I might go headbutt the wall right here. I might pick up a helmet right there and just you never know.
Well,
When you
I
got
know
the
that.
stash,
I know I've had people accidentally headbutt me with helmets on, and I didn't have one on. And I don't care if I had a stash, goatee, handlebar, whatever. That junk hurt.
And it ain't like he did it with one player.
Exactly.
He did that to a line, bro. It wasn't like
Dave don't. You don't got a stash, bro. For real, you don't know what it's
look,
like.
man. I got a stash. Don't be out here.
No, you
look,
don't.
I can
You
have
don't
a
have
stash.
a Dave.
I can
Okay,
have a
Dave.
stash.
No. Cap. That's cap. That's cap. Dave.
I can't have a stash.
Go. No.
What you trying to say, bro?
But no, what I'm saying. Okay, Dave. This is a challenge to you right now. I bet you won't. I bet you won't get a shave all of this off.
My family will leave me.
No. Dave, stop. You won't shave all this off on and come on the show on Monday with a stash. And I guarantee you're gonna do some things that was slightly different because you got a stash.
What?
You might do something that's different. You might
did, look, something. Real talk. I won't headbutt anything. I did the stash.
You don't know.
I did the stash. No, I did the stash before.
Dave, I never seen you have a stash.
You never seen the stash. No, I know you have it. I've done the stash before. I've done. Well, you see me when I didn't have none of this.
Big Low, he capping.
Gone. No,
well,
not.
Yeah, that don't count. That does not count. You had that. That's Dave. Dave, that don't count.
If I ever want to be a ghost, I could just cut all this off. Nobody will recognize me. I could just be gone.
No, we want to see you with stash. Stash, Dave. Big Low, have you ever had stash before?
Yeah.
Just the stash.
I used to have I remember like whenever I was in like high school, I used to have like the pencil.
That don't count. That don't count.
Nah. He talking full-fledged stash.
And then like when
no pencil,
college,
like straight. Because the thing is, I just trimmed mine out
I had the whole caterpillar joint. Yeah, I had a whole big caterpillar joint.
So Big Low, when you had the stash, was you not feeling froggy? Was you was doing things a little different?
I've been froggy, bro. You might as well call me Big Low Kangaroo. I jump around like it ain't nobody's business. Whoever want it, they can get it, bro. I've been froggy. He called me froggy, bro. It ain't that over here.
I don't know why you asked that question. Big Low. I don't even know why you asked. I knew you had it. Yeah, I knew that.
One of these days, I'll tell y'all a story whenever I choked out my coach.
No. We need to hear this right now.
Oh yeah. So
okay. So you snapped. What happened?
Yeah,
what happened, Big Low?
So in school one time, coach he called me Big Lo Siento. If you know Spanish.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so you saying I was sorry. you just get them coaches, they just talk trash. They just talk trash to you. I like, man, come on, man.
Hold up.
It just started getting worse.
No, wait, Big Low, hold up. Hey, look. Hey, hold up. For real.
I can't.
All right, for real. If y'all picking in the top 10, I'm calling you Big Low Ciento. For real. Right. Go ahead. Proceed, please. Go ahead. My bad.
Yeah, so after a while, you just kind of get tired of it. I caught him. I caught that.
So you put the pause on him?
I got this elbow right up underneath that chin. I locked that joke in though. I had him slide.
Oh, you put him in the chokehold.
I choked him out.
Man, you put him in the sleeper.
They were like, let him go, Lo, let him go. I had scratch marks all over my arm. Yeah, I had.
He was asleep though when you put him out.
Yeah, I'm a bit of time.
Who completely passed out.
Yeah. yeah. I thought I would get in trouble, but he was like, that's that dog I want.
This episode went from stashes to choking coaches.
Nah, because y'all don't know what a stash be like. Because Dave, you talking about Baker like the stash don't change the game for folks.
Fam, don't be out here. Not to be out here creating concussions for your damn self.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know
they
about
haven't
that
given
one,
the
son.
prognosis on Dante Jackson yet, but man, they did mention Achilles at the end of that pressure, so I'm concerned.
Man, really?
I'm
No,
concerned.
but for real talk with Dante changes the game when it comes to run defense. He is
Yup.
good in run support, which is what the younger corners lack. So guys like CJ Henderson,
Yup.
JC Horn, they lack that effort in the run defense game. And so I feel like Dante Jackson brought that tonight. And I feel like we were missing that against that game that happened. Big Low, I don't even know what happened. Last week, I don't know what happened.
Nah.
I didn't.
Man.
You know what's funny? First of
I don't
all,
even
you
know if
acting
that
like
happened.
Al Michaels. That shit wasn't last week. That shit was 4 days ago, but I don't remember it
I
either.
don't even did it. I got Men in Black because I don't even know if that happened. I don't even know who we played last week for real. So last week just didn't occur. So I'm gonna act like we played the Falcons back to back because I don't even know. Last week was a blur to me. But he in all seriousness, Dante Jackson does help out.
Yeah.
And I think that was the aspect to the game that he added because he my size. He a $180, $190 max. But he's really good in run support, which is an underrated aspect to his game.
Yeah.
And I feel like he helped out a lot. Because what y'all ran for, y'all still ran for $138. I don't even know where it came from.
Nah, because the thing is, after Dante, once Dante got hurt, they were able to gash us at that point, bro.
I don't even know where that. I was finna say I don't even know where 138 came from for real.
Oh, it came from the last 2 or 3 drives that the Falcons had. Is where it came from.
Yeah.
That's where it came from.
I don't even remember. Like for me, we were shutting it down.
I do.
I ain't gonna lie, I was so turned. I don't even.
We know.
I'm gonna be a real with y'all. Yeah, I was lit. So I don't even.
We know. We absolutely know. Glad you made it safely with your Powerade.
Exactly. That's the most important thing, that you made it home safely. That's the most important thing.
We know.
Nah, I'm good.
Don't worry, bro.
Come on, man. Come on.
Nah,
Don't
we
be
know
like
you
that.
good. We good. And you gotta. Hopefully, you ain't gotta work tomorrow like everybody else.
No, I gotta work, but I'll be working from home, and I'm going to the gym.
I ain't working tomorrow.
Yeah.
I shut it down.
Tomorrow's Veterans Day. Nah, tomorrow's Veterans Day.
Yeah, I shut it down.
So I'm chilling tomorrow.
I said, y'all ain't finna see me.
All right.
Shout out to the bad dog pound.
Appreciate the super chat. Let's see
Appreciate
here. What
you,
we
bro.
got going on. Somebody said something about Wilson's gonna be our coach. Like, bro, I'm fine if Wilson ends up being our head coach. As a matter of fact, considering that Jeff Saturday is gonna end up being our head coach, I think they end up being the Colts head coach. You might as well go ahead and crown Wilkes.
Man, why you had to go there? Why you had to go there?
I don't know about all that, man.
Why you had to go there?
Fam,
listen,
it's gonna happen. Fam, it's gonna happen.
Hold on. Stop. Let's stop capping, okay?
Come on.
Wilkes has literally won 2 games as the Carolina Panthers head coach. You got the Ravens, Broncos, Seahawks, Steelers, Lions, Bucks, and Saints coming up. I
see 4 to 5 wins.
You might, but you might need to win those games just to even enter the discussion of keeping the job. Like the 4 that you talking about the Broncos, Steelers, Lions, and then maybe one of the Bucks or the Saints. That's the 4 you talking about. You gotta win those. And what I saw from the Bengals, truth be told, what I'm seeing outside of the division is not good.
I said that at the intro before you showed up. I pretty much said I'm not changing where he's at on the meter right now until I see something outside of the division. And I don't feel confident about what I'm going to see this weekend against next week, the week after against the Ravens, because we're gonna play this Sunday. But on the 20th against the Ravens, that's what I'm paying attention to. On the road. When we play Denver, I better see something. We should be able to beat Denver.
Well, think about this right here, fellas. Is like one thing that you got to look at when it comes to your coaches is like how does he adjust not only in game but that second time around, right? So like just looking at how he adjusted from when we played 2 weeks ago to this week, like he showed major improvement. So
Yeah,
like
Lo,
you got to give it to him.
Lo, I'm
But
gonna be
my thing
honest
is
with you.
this.
I don't think we just played y'all 2 weeks ago.
Exactly.
No, it's more than that
I
for
don't
me.
think
No,
the
but
plan.
no, it's more than that for me. It's more than that for me. For me, it's
He
more
ain't gonna
about
let me
this.
talk.
That
He ain't gonna let me talk.
no, I'm
bro.
not.
I
Not right
ain't
now,
even
man. You
played
talked
him.
a lot. You talk more than you realize. Your alcohol, you don't realize how much you've been speaking. My thing is this: that man's been in this division for about a decade.
Yeah.
He was with Rivera for 5 years before he came back.
Yeah, it's new coaches,
It
bro.
ain't no damn cap.
They're not the same teams. These not even the same coaches that was around when Rivera was here. What are you talking about?
My point is,
they completely
really?
different teams. Am I drunk or
Fam.
is you drunk? What are you talking about?
The Saints. So you're telling me that the Saints, they're still running a
I'm
Sean
telling you,
Payton
I'm telling you that the Bucks are different. I'm telling you that the Falcons are completely different teams. What are we talking about?
They are. But my point is
so
that
what
there's
are you
still some
saying?
familiarity with the
What
rivalry.
I'm saying, like I was saying, was that we just played these teams.
Go ahead.
What we were saying, what I was saying was that we just played these cats 2 weeks ago. The game plan ain't gonna change much. You keep the same game plan, bro. It's about execution. It's about getting the best out of your players, right? The players executed better than they executed last week or last time. At the end of that's what it boils down to. You got the better out of your players this time than you did last time. That is what you're looking for. You're looking for your players to respond, and they responded. Because guess what? Against the Bengals, they did not. They didn't show up. They didn't show up
ready.
the week.
Prepared.
They weren't prepared. Exactly. And they showed up against the Falcons this time.
They were not prepared.
They showed up. So you could say all you want about with the division and revenge. Yo, these teams is completely different. It ain't the same teams. It is they got completely different identities. When we played the Falcons under Rivera, Arthur Smith wasn't even an apt like this. Come on, what are we talking about?
Well, I mean, the Saints got a different quarterback, but they're running.
Bro, they not this. They don't have Sean Payton. What are we saying? What are we talking about?
They still got the mastermind of that offense on that dang is running the offense. The same guys that ran the offense when Payton was there are still there. Carmichael is still there. Bro, Carmichael is still there.
Are they getting the same results?
They ain't got Breezes. They got Dalton and Spinal. But the same Spinal.
With the older defense.
And it's an older defense.
But they're still running the same concept.
They're running the same concept.
Different team.
That's
bro,
my
it's
point.
A different team. You talking about a 40-year-old Cam Jordan. It's different. It's different, bro.
My man said 40. Cam Jordan 40 years old.
But if they're running an outside zone run blocking scheme with a West Coast pass concept field,
it's
the same scheme.
It's the
same.
So
you know
when you don't. Okay, maybe they have the same tendencies. Let's say that they got the same tendencies. That ain't the same team that was rolling out against Rivera.
Yeah, we're not saying it's the same.
That's
team.
what Dave is saying.
I'm saying that's what Dave is saying. I'm saying it's the same scheme. That's what I'm saying. Like they have
a lot of the teams run the same schemes. What are we talking about?
I can't say.
I'm talking about this.
No,
I'm not.
I didn't say it. That's what Steve Smith said. Steve Smith said that.
Yeah,
Steve Smith himself said that.
As far as
he did say that a lot of teams are running the same type of schemes.
Yeah,
there's only a couple offenses out there.
It's all the same concepts.
So you're gonna have power and you're gonna have zone. You're gonna have inside zone and outside zone. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is like, how do you put it together? Like, for example, it's like, we run inside zone, but I can almost guarantee you the Falcons, they're going to run on first down.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Big Low. Let's keep this all the way 1,000. Big Low.
Okay.
Big Low, when Julio Jones put up like 3-something on us, when my man Ben Rickery was a cornerback.
Yeah, I remember that.
When Rivera was the coach.
Uh-huh.
Is that the same offensive identity as it is now?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Okay,
hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish. The Buccaneers with Tom Brady right now. Is that the same offensive identity when Ron Rivera was the coach, when Jameis Winston was the quarterback?
No.
When the Arians
What are we talking about? What are we talking about, man?
What, I think like 4 years ago?
Rivera was still there.
But they do run the same defensive scheme.
They do run the same defense.
Yes, sir. And then the Saints, they run the same offensive and defensive scheme. So we look at
the Saints haven't changed the schemes. It's the talent.
Y'all capping, bro.
So if we look at all three of the opposing teams, and we look at and we're not saying they're the same teams, but if you look at all three of the opposing teams for the Panthers, three of the 6 offensive and defensive schemes are the same. So, I mean, there's a benefit to knowing exactly what they're running. You get to pick up on things like terminology, the way that they call their plays, the hot routes that they're calling at the line of scrimmage. All of that comes into play. Coach Road told me I got to go to bed, boy.
Big Low, you might want to get up out of here. I know what that signal is like. Mine is knocked out.
That's that bad signal, bro. It's not.
I got free reign. Big Low, gone. If you got the roll, go ahead and roll, fam.
All right, man. Well, look, once again, congratulations on y'all win. Good luck to y'all next week, man. And good luck to y'all for the rest of the season, bro. Y'all definitely got y'all a good win today, man.
Shout out to Coach Roney for real. She the real MVP. I don't know, Big Low, you just side piece.
That's it.
You just Big Low country. You ain't an owner or GM.
I know what it is.
I just show up. She tell me what to do. I do it. That's all it is.
I know what it is, man. Shout out to Coach Roney for real.
That's it, man. Hey, all the Panthers Nation podcast fans in there, congratulations on y'all win. Much love to y'all, man. And y'all, please don't do anything that I would do. Y'all take it easy, man.
All right, Big Low. Appreciate you, bro.
All right, man.
Have a good one, brother. So right now, according to what I was seeing on the Twitter streets, now we're 9th in the draft. We jumped all the way to 9th, but I think that'll change. That'll probably change once everybody else plays on Sunday.
Yeah, it's gonna change.
It'll probably change. It'll change. I ain't sweating it. It is what it is, bro. I'm taking wins over everything anyway. And let's have a discussion.
We're 5th right now. I don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, we're 5th.
I don't know either. But either way, let's have a discussion, man. You ready? I want to say something, and I'm ready to go ahead and put it out there right now.
Yep.
I don't want to take a quarterback in the first round.
It depends.
I don't want to take a quarterback.
Right.
I don't want to take a quarterback.
No. So hypothetically speaking, if we're 5th overall in the draft, and one of those quarterbacks fall to you, you kind of got to consider it. You might got to take him. Yeah, you might have to take him.
Might consider it.
I'm never going to put myself in a box where I'm not open to a quarterback.
Here's the thing, right? Now here's my thing. I've been hearing these names of these guys. Like I hear you guys talk about these guys, and then I looked at their height and weight. One of them guys, I have no interest.
You capping. You ain't watching. That's the you're not watching. You're not watching. Don't do that. Don't fall into the trap of height and weight without watching. Because you're not watching. And you're gonna look real crazy by saying I'm not interested in the quarterback off of height and weight. I'm not gonna do you like that. I'm not gonna let you get that off. I'm not gonna let you embarrass yourself, Dave, by doing that. I'm not.
Okay.
Don't even say it. Don't even say his name. Because you're gonna look real crazy coming back to this. I'm not gonna let you do it.
No, I'm not.
I'm not gonna let you do it.
I don't think I am.
You are.
I don't think I am.
No, you are. You are. I'm telling you, you are, bro. You're gonna look real crazy.
Everybody say these quarterbacks are crazy nice, bro. Everybody be
you're gonna
saying
look
this
real.
shit. He ain't alone.
You're gonna
I
look
think
real. Shout the granddad.
Nah,
bro.
I doubt I'm
real
getting
crazy,
that one.
Dave.
I doubt I'm getting that one. I promise you that. So,
you're gonna look real crazy, bro. For real. I'm not gonna let you say it. Don't say it.
You guys be trying to convince me that all these quarterbacks are great, man.
Ain't nobody trying to convince you with nothing. I'm not trying to convince you with nothing. What I'm not gonna let you do is eliminate a quarterback based off height and weight. I can't let you get that off.
All right, so let's go like this. So do you think the school matters where these kids go?
Okay, if the school matters, then you shouldn't want the dude that has the height and weight then. If that's the case.
No, I'm not a fan of Stroud either. I'm not a fan of Stroud either. Or the guy from Kentucky. I'm not a fan of them either. I'm not. So no, we there. That's my point. Like, I don't want. That goes back to what I was saying originally. I don't want to take a guy in the first round. Like, I don't want to take a guy in the first round.
I disagree. I think if a guy is there and you're picking, like, let's say you're picking 5 or 6 overall, and if a guy falls to you, then you probably should take him. You shouldn't eliminate yourself from taking a quarterback just because you have a corral or whatever you have. You got to take the best player available. And if that's a quarterback, then you take the quarterback. And I think Bryce Young is a extremely talented quarterback. I think you are really tripping because he's a shorter quarterback.
And
you're tripping.
Now here's my other beef with this. If you take a quarterback that high, it ain't no competition, ladies and gentlemen. He's starting.
That's cap.
No, he's starting. That one of those guys, if you take him that high, he's got to start, bro. He's got to start, Rashad. You can't put him in competition with Corral. So you think he should compete? No, hear me out. No.
You always compete for your job. It's cap. It's cap.
Is it competition like legitimate competition? Is it competition like Cam Newton versus Jimmy Clausen? Nope. Or is it competition like Baker Mayfield versus Sam Darnold? Or is it competition like
dog? Listen.
Or is it competition like Russell versus Matt Flynn? Like, what competition are we talking about here? Like or Drew Carr or Derek Carr versus
it's best man win competition. If Bryce Young or whoever we draft goes out there and looks far and beyond better than Corral. Because listen, truth be told, Corral played.
I don't think Corral's gonna be ready anyway.
No, F all that. Truth be told, Matt Corral played under Matt Rule, who was a bum. What are we talking about? Did he get a real fair shake? No. So yeah, if one of those quarterbacks fall to you, you take them, and guess what? Competition is just gonna make both of them better, and maybe it makes one of them a valuable trade. Not one of them. Maybe it makes Matt Corral a valuable trade asset. You never know.
But the question I have for you, but my point is, do you think it will be a legitimate competition if you're going to take a quarterback that high? No, I just don't. I just don't think it will be.
It's not about what I think it should be. It's what I think it. No, it's not about what
I don't think it will be. I don't think it will be. Is my point.
It's not about that. It's what it should be. It should be a legit competition.
No, it should be, but I don't think it will be if you take one that high. Is my point. That's my point. Like, if we take a quarterback that high, it won't be. It should be, but it won't be.
It should be.
It won't be.
Because just because you take a quarterback that high, and let's be honest here. Let's be honest here, Dave. Most quarterbacks won't be given the situation that whatever quarterback we draft is going to have. Most quarterbacks are not going to have probably a top 10 offensive line. Fact. Most quarterbacks aren't going to have a decent defense. And hopefully we land the head coach. The quarterback that we get won't. Typical quarterbacks don't get that situation. That's why I think we're going to be picking maybe 10 to 12. And if you get one, then you move up and you take whatever you got to take. and maybe one of those fall to you. But if you take them, the situation is gonna be better than what it should be. Because guess what? We're not picking in the top 2. It's a different situation.
If it's 10 to 12, I'm okay with it. My point is, I don't know how I feel about taking it back.
Even if it's earlier, most quarterbacks ain't gonna be sitting with a top 10 offensive line, fam. That's what we have right now.
I heard this about Lawrence.
Nope.
I heard this
Nope.
about
Nope.
I heard this about nope. I heard this about Wilson. I heard this about Wilson.
Different.
I heard this about Lance.
You ain't hear about Wilson.
Y'all keep telling me.
You ain't hear about Wilson.
I heard.
You didn't. Oh, Zach Wilson. My bad. You probably did. My bad.
Zach
my
Wilson.
Fault. I thought you
meant,
I thought you meant Russ. My fault. My fault.
I heard no, not Russ. Not Russ. I like Russ.
I
heard this about. Yeah, I actually like Russ. I wanted Carolina to get Russ, but I thought I was kind of insane about some of where they thought he was going to fall.
But
I heard
okay. Hold on. Let's rewind that. Let's rewind that. Did Trevor Lawrence have the offensive line that we have? Did Trevor Lawrence have the defense that we have? Potential or pieces? No. Did Zach Wilson have it?
But
did Zach Wilson have it?
But no, I get all that. But the thing you got to understand is that if we're bad enough to get Bryce Young is gonna go either 1 or 2. We're not gonna be like
hold on. If we get that though, all that doesn't change the pieces that we have. That's my point. Because we can both agree that it's coaching. Coaching is our issue, whether it's Wilkes, Rule, whatever. Coaching is our issue, not personnel. We need somebody that's going to get the best out of our personnel. We can agree that the offensive line is decent. The defense is decent.
Good.
The defense even has pieces. We need a coach. Like if we get the coach, things change.
We need a coach.
And there aren't too many situations. Better than the Panthers right now. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Fields look good. I mean, he's looked good over the past month. I mean,
Fields don't have offensive line.
He doesn't have an offensive line.
Fields is a run first. Fields can move it with his legs.
He's a run first guy, and that's what he's been doing the past month.
But he's not really in college. He's
not a passer.
No.
Yeah, but that's my point.
In college, he was not. In college, he displayed throwing the football. He's forced to run the football because his offensive line is ass.
And he doesn't have good receivers. I mean, Moon is okay. But he got Claypool now. But
does Justin Fields have a DJ Moore?
No.
Does he have a Terrace Marshall? Who led the Panthers in receive? This is LaVisca Chenault.
That was a hell of a play by Chenault, by the way. That was a hell of a play.
Does he have any of that? No, he doesn't.
Nah.
Damn, Justin Fields.
I like Mooney too, man. But you got to remember, man, wide receivers go to the Bears to go die. Well, Claypool's pretty good, but we'll see what he does in Chicago. Because, I mean, wide receivers go to the Bears to die. That's where wide receivers go to die. See, you could. There's only one that came out of there. There's only 2 that came out of it on top. Oh, I know. We know.
Nah, but if you're gonna bring up Fields, you got to keep it a buck though. Fields is not.
He's been the best looking one so far. He's been the best looking one so far out of the 5. So far, he's been the best looking one out of 5 in that draft. So far, he's been the best looking one out of the 5. So far. He's the one that's actually showed some level of progression in his second year. But I'm not ready to call nobody a bust yet. It hasn't been the 3rd year yet. But so far, if you rank them, Fields is probably 1. Number 1. You can debate number 2, but I think number 2 might be the guy that was taken in the 2nd round.
And he got the worst situation. But he got the worst situation though.
Who you talking about, Davis Mills?
No, I'm talking about Fields.
Fields.
Okay,
Worse
Mills
than Jacksonville? Mills probably got a worse situation, bro.
I think that Fields has a worse situation than Lawrence, for sure.
Yeah. Well, now I'll probably give it to you. Yeah, now. Because I think now they got a coach. They had a pretty damn good draft this year. I think now, yes. I think at the beginning, no. Chicago was terrible, bro. I don't think folks realize how bad Chicago was. But Davis Mills might have the worst situation out of all of them.
I don't
from a
really
team
count Davis
standpoint.
Mills, to be honest with you.
Wow, he got drafted that year. Just because he didn't go in the first round don't mean anything. They like the kid. I keep trying to tell folks Houston might not draft a quarterback, even if they end up being the worst in the draft. So we'll see. They like Davis Mills.
And y'all not ready to have this discussion, though.
Oh, no. I just retweeted a stat. I'll read it to you. Hold on a second. Let me pull it. Let me read the stat.
Y'all really don't, because I'll victory lap this whole shit. I'll go Nipsey on y'all, for real. Y'all don't want to have this discussion. 130 on y'all.
Deontay Foreman has rushed for 100-plus yards 3 times in his last 4 games. The Panthers have only had 3 100-yard rushing games in their previous 46 games combined.
Yo, y'all not ready to have this discussion.
Matter of fact, you know
y'all
what?
Not.
Hold on. Hold on.
You not.
Nah.
You
I gotta
not.
show it to y'all.
No, because you not ready to have that discussion. Y'all should give me a standing O for what I've been saying, for real. Y'all want to keep it a buck? I should get a standing O for what we've been saying on this podcast about Christian McCaffrey.
Nah.
I should get a standing O for real.
We gotta show it to y'all because I don't know if y'all. I gotta show it to y'all. So let me show it to y'all. Let me blow this up for y'all. I want y'all to see it. I want to make sure y'all can see it. Can y'all see this? I want to make sure y'all can see this. Can y'all see this? Let me move. Let me make this. Let me swap this up. I want to make sure y'all can see this. Can y'all see this? Yeah. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? See that stat line right there. You see that? 3 of his last 4 games. The Panthers only had 3 of those in the last 46 before that.
And you know what's sad though? Is that all this could have been done with Christian McCaffrey on the roster. That's the most effed up situation. We had Foreman. We literally had Foreman and Christian McCaffrey on the same roster, bro. It took shipping him away to make this happen. Like, that's the sad part. I pounded the table for us to mix it up. Now, y'all wanted to give him the football 47 times per game. I try to tell y'all, you got to use multiple backs. You got to use multiple players. You got to. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. Chuba had 31 carries tonight. That's a lot of carries. But we only ran the football, we only passed the football 16. We only attempted to throw the football 16 times. That's not. We literally ran it through Foreman.
Mm-hmm.
And that's with Chuba coming off of IR. I'm sure Chuba will get more carries as he gets more comfortable. But this is what I try to tell y'all. Foreman, those type of running backs, the big running backs that can carry you, those are the type of running backs you need. Christian McCaffrey, I love him. But that's not the type of running back that's going to carry you in the playoffs when it gets cold. And when the conditions aren't ideal, when you can't pass it to a Christian McCaffrey, when you need to hand it off to a guy like Deontay Foreman to fall forward, when he just falls and gets you 3 yards, that's the type of running back we need. That's why I pounded the table for Brian Robinson last year. These are the type of backs you need. It's just facts. And I love C-Mac. That type of running back is not going to do it in the NFL. And he can be a great supplemental piece, but him alone is not going to get you. That's why I thought it was a terrible idea for the 49ers to get rid of Wilson. they're gonna try to feed it all the way through. Christian McCaffrey is gonna end up being an epic fail.
All right, we got a super chat. T. Hall, they appreciate the super chat, my brother. You're right about coaching with a competent head coach with our personnel. We should have at least 6 wins. I'm not gonna say 6 wins, but we should have more than 3. Probably should have maybe 5.
Bro, we're gonna have more than 5 wins, which is more than what?
No, I'm talking about total at this point.
At this point, we're gonna have more than 5 wins, which is more than bum ass Rule did.
No, I'm talking about after 10 games. You think we would have had? We probably would have had 5 wins now. After 10 games, we probably would have been 5-5. Because there's 2. I know 2 games off the top of my head we definitely should have won. We should have won the Cardinals game. We should have won the Cleveland game. We had no business winning the Bucs game, but we won that, and we should have probably won the Giants game too. So. But yeah, man. How much you think we should pay Foreman, bro? I'm thinking 2-year, $12 million. What do you think? $6 million a year. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta look at the rest of what the league is getting. It wouldn't be much because guess what? You can find another Foreman. It's a couple in the draft, to be honest with you. Bijan Robinson, he's a perfect replacement. So you don't gotta pay Foreman if you don't want to. You can find another running back his size and skill set. You don't gotta force it. I would love to have Foreman back, but running back is the most replaceable position in the league. You can get another one.
Yeah, we got late night. We are here on the late night PNP. Let's see here. I do. I know. It is what
They
it
be
is.
capping. That's why, because they be capping.
And he's intoxicated too, man. So you can you can really see
fine.
his face.
I'm not. No, I'm fine.
Yeah, I know he's probably sober now. He's probably sober now. But
no, I'm fine.
Nah. Yeah, man. Somebody said 2-year, $10 million. I mean, I'm cool with this. I just don't know if he'll take that. He might make more somewhere else.
Yeah. So
Yo, man,
and he's got 2 solid years of production now. You go back to Tennessee and now with the Panthers, he's got a nice little resume. He can get paid elsewhere. But I don't know how many teams are willing to pay running backs at this point.
Yo, but when you make statements like this, man, that annoys me. And Bijan Robinson could be good, but that
I don't
man
know
ain't
about
played
10 times,
yet,
bro. You bugging. Yeah, you bugging 10 times.
Yeah, he ain't played like everybody. You guys got to realize, man. These cats ain't played in the league yet, and I think that's something that we always forget. Like we're projecting that they're going to be good in the NFL. You don't know what these kids are going to do until they show up to the NFL. You don't. There's somebody that thought that Sam Darnold was going to be a great quarterback in the league. There's somebody who thought that Tim Couch was going to be a great quarterback in the league. There's somebody that thought that Tom Brady was not going to be a good quarterback in this league. So you don't know. You know, somebody thought Ryan Leaf was going to be a great quarterback in this league. You just don't know. I mean, shit. We had a GM that said that Blaine Gabbert was better than Cam Newton. So you don't know. Dude, running backs are replaceable. We've been trying to tell you that for years. Running backs are replaceable. You can start. If you can understand playbooks, you can play in this league. And the way that, and dude, I can't wait until you can watch the tape, bro. the patience that Foreman had, the way that he was running through the gaps, bro, was freaking insane.
The biggest translation from the college to the NFL, the hardest transition is blocking. That's why most running backs don't start, is the blocking aspect. So that's really the running aspect, the catching the football, that really doesn't matter. It's the blocking. That's the hardest transition from college to the NFL. Until you get that, it doesn't matter. That's why you see guys not playing. It's because they can't block.
That's
doesn't
why
matter
I
what you
about
can do
Chuba.
on the ground.
That's why I asked you about Chuba. Because I'm like, yo, I would have thought he would have gotten more love. Blackshear got a lot more carries, man. They like Blackshear a lot, bro.
No, that's not true. Bro, what are you talking about? Bro, do you realize Chuba just came off of injury?
I know.
That's why you didn't.
I know.
That's why you didn't see. That's why you didn't see it. It's Thursday. What are y'all talking about? When he gets really into the game, Chuba will split carries with Foreman like it was before. Chuba got to get his legs right. You don't just throw a dude into the game and give him, bro. Blackshear had 6 carries. Chuba had 5. What are you talking about, Dave? What are you talking about? What are we saying?
Here you go. Let me see here.
No, it's not here I go. It's facts.
Hold on. There's more to it.
What are we talking about?
More to it. I gotta get the play. I gotta get the I gotta get the other count too. The snap counts. I don't have the snap counts in front of me.
Yeah, we not gonna have this tomorrow. What are we talking about, bro? Chuba, as soon as Chuba gets his legs right, he's gonna be right back in it. Chuba's a side. Listen, I know y'all don't like Chuba. I know his hands are trash. I agree with you. But did y'all forget what he did before he got injured?
Nah, I'm gonna tell you why I think that
and listen,
might.
Bro, and listen, y'all, and am I the one tipsy? You keep calling me tipsy. Am I the one tipsy or is Dave tipsy? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? I'm fine. I'm coherent. I'm good. Speaking facts.
You're not gonna. So, Chuba averaged 2.8 yards per carry. Blackshear averaged 5.3. That's what I'm talking about.
Chuba's getting his,
but he's getting his legs back.
Right. He's getting his legs back. What are we talking about?
Now we'll see. But truth be told, bro, I have a feeling that Foreman's got this job. Like I think Foreman's getting 20 touches a week from this point forward. I don't see a scenario otherwise.
I think it will go down as Chuba gets his legs right. Look, if you go, listen, go. All right, God, I guess I hate I have to do this, but now I got to crack Dave Muffin. Go back.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
No,
I
do.
Jobs change. Jobs change over time.
They don't change. They don't change, bro. Go back to
the week when they were there before he got hurt, when it was split pretty evenly.
Bro. Dante Foreman had 15 carries. Chuba had 9. Is Deontay gonna get the lion's share? Probably.
Yes.
But it'll get more even as Chuba gets more healthy. So
my point is,
listen, Dave looks at it from a fantasy perspective. I don't. I look at it from a realist perspective. I don't care about fantasy points.
But
I don't care about that.
So we can roll. Look. I can merge the two together. I can be fair and merge the two together. If my running backs out here averaging 4.2 yards a carry and my backup's averaging under that, I think I want to give it to the guy that's averaging over 4. I want to give it to that guy more. Like I got the bruiser. Chuba's going to probably be more of the pass catching guy. He's going to, which is scary, by the way. I just want you to know that.
He's not. He's really not. He's not, though.
Well, hold on.
It's not going to be even split. Excuse me. Hold on. Foreman has better hands than Chuba. What are we talking about? Foreman, if you watch the game.
That was the bus game he's got hurt. That was the bus game he's got hurt, right? If I remember correctly,
Yes.
that was the Bucks game that he got
Yes.
hurt. Hold on.
Yes.
Let me pull up this. Let me see something. Hold on. So Chuba got 3 targets in that game against the Bucks. Foreman didn't get any. So they see Chuba as more of a pass catching guy than Foreman. Even though I don't agree. I agree that Foreman is more of a
Foreman is a better pass catcher than Chuba. He's got better hands.
I completely agree with you. But obviously, our interim head coach does not. Because so far, wait a minute, am I tripping? Oh, well, no. Foreman got 2 targets. Chuba got 3. But both of them got the same amount of catches. Both of them only got 2. But yeah, I agree that Foreman's better.
Chuba will be fine as he gets more comfortable with being coming back to the game. His carries are going to increase, bro. He's going to be fine. I don't look at it from fantasy. I'm not a fantasy guy. Fantasy sucks. It prevents you from looking at the game objectively. It's just a fact. So Chuba's going to get more carries.
You notice more things. So now we need to talk about these helmets, bro.
No, they're cool.
Let's talk about these helmets.
I just wish the eyes and the teeth were white.
You wish the what and the what were white?
The eyes on the Panther and the teeth on the Panther were white.
Oh, nah. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I wished? You know what it would have made the uniforms more fly? There's only, and I don't want to be critical because I thought they looked dope out there. You know the one thing that would have made this joint more fly? If they would have gotten rid of the white numbers and made the numbers blue. Yeah. That shit would have been vicious.
I agree. I
think the white shit would have. Then you could have been. Then you could have rolled with the blue eye. Then you could have rolled with the blue eyes.
Agreed.
If you would have made the number if you would have, but still, I'm cool with the way it is.
I'm cool with the way it is.
If you would have made, if you would have made them numbers on them jerseys blue, what? Done.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. The only nitpick I had is if they would have made the helmet, the logo on the helmet, the eyes on the Panther, and the teeth on the Panther were white. But they didn't. If they would have changed the jerseys on the black jerseys to be blue, it would have went fire. It would have looked a bit better.
Real talk, bro. I would have bought them shits. Immediately. Somebody call Tepper on the phone, bro. We got to tell them, make the numbers blue. Hashtag make the Panther blue. Make the numbers blue. Yeah, you could have. Yo. We on the same frequency right now. Get that black or that blue chin strap. Bang. Done. Look, man. But nah, man, I'm a happy guy. No doubt about it.
Now, listen. All that said, I appreciate the win against the Falcons. I think we should have won the last one. We should, real talk, be undefeated in the division. If you want to be honest.
Should, bro. Nah, we absolutely should.
I feel good. I love that they beat the Falcons. And shout out to Charlotte's mom.
And I'm happy we won. And I'm happy that we won in prime time because that's something that we don't really do. Oh, you got a pin. That's what's up.
Charlotte's mom, my PSL folk, she bought me a pin. It's a veteran thing, and it was the first game that we wore the All Blacks. So that's dope. Keeping that.
So I'm assuming this is the last time we're going to see the all black helmets, the black helmets this season.
Yeah, probably. Shouldn't be, but it probably is.
But you went 1-0, so you're cool. Black helmets. You rolled. You did what you were supposed to do. You did well.
This is funny.
Huh?
What's your thoughts on Panera?
I commend Steve Wilkes for sticking with them, and I commend Panero for recovering. Dude, he hit like he hit 3 field goals over 40 yards in that game, bro.
He did in the rain. Gotta give him his props.
And he did miss 1 extra point, but Young Wei missed 2. So I can't be as angry.
Yeah, Young Wei was way off. That's what he was tonight. Young Wei, that's what I'm call him. Young Wei off. What I'm gonna call it. Yo, shout out to you, way off.
I was watching that when I was watching television, and like he missed that first extra point, and Al Michaels was like, and we didn't say the fact that he's made 71 straight extra points. You can't say that we jinxed him. So, but yeah, that was the first time he missed an extra point in 71 tries. I was dying. I was done. And then he missed the second. We went to one right after that one too. But yeah, Young Wei was out here missing all the points.
Yeah, he was trash tonight. Young Wei was way off. And
Carl Van, what's up, man?
Honestly,
bro,
0 for 2
Carl
for extra
Van,
points. 0 for 2 extra points. Young Wei off.
Young Wei was out here missing these extra points, man. But it's all right. I don't think he they didn't have any. He didn't attempt any field goals either. Or am I tripping?
He did. He was 1-1.
Oh, he did take 1.
1-1 for field goals. 0 extra points.
Oh yeah, because he made 1. That is right. Okay, that makes sense. Now I think Rashad does. I do not.
I gotta work remote, so I'm about to shut this thing down. I still gotta take a shower. I gotta go to bed. So that's that is a great segue.
I get Veterans Day off, man. So I won't be up. What time is it now? What time is it? Is it 2 a.m.?
It's 1:15.
1:15. Yeah, nah. I'm about to fire up God of War. I ain't played God of War. Then I'm gonna try to get some Bayonetta in. Then I'm gonna go to bed. Play some Sonic Frontiers. I'm gonna try to play all 3.
My kids got it off, so I ain't gotta do no volunteer work at the school, but I gotta go to bed.
All right. Nah, that ain't it, Carl Van. That ain't it. Oh yeah, Hecker played a good game, bro.
Now shout out Hecker, man. I been gave a shout out to Hecker. I ate my crow on Hecker. I already did that. I was entertaining y'all.
That was entertainment, man. It's when you're wrong is entertainment.
I was entertaining y'all. That mean Dave entertain y'all all the time when he wrong.
I know, man. But all right, man. Let's shut this thing down. We gave y'all close to 2 hours tonight, man. After the game, broke it down, got your little pressures popping. You got to see PJ Walker go through his pressure after 16 passes and be the win and tie for being the winningest coach, winningest starting quarterback during the rule era, the rule run, #rule run. And it looks like it's a safe bet that he's probably going to be starting next week unless they decide to bring Donald back, which I don't think they're going to do. So we're going to go ahead and I already do my personal channel. Whenever I stream, I do some. I will over the years on my personal channel doing whatever he's doing.
My bad.
Ooh, no, you good, dude. Sometimes when I play video games, I do stream it. Like I got a bunch of stuff on my personal channel on YouTube, Champ D1012. I got a bunch of Super Mario 35, Demon Souls, Elden Ring. When I'm in the mood, I'll stream. We'll see. Old school stuff, new school stuff. Depends on the mood I'm in. I got a Genesis 2 over here too. The Genesis Mini 2. I picked this up. You know what I'm saying? I haven't hooked it up. I haven't done any streaming on it yet. Got some Sega CD games on it. But I'm gonna focus on some video game stuff later. But anyway. But all right, guys. Let's go ahead and shut this thing down. I'll let y'all later. Appreciate you guys. Enjoy the win, guys. Don't worry about what our draft picks are. We'll take BPA
F the
Falcons,
dog. F the Falcons. Kick that ass.
F that too. You know what I'm saying? We should be undefeated in the division, but it is what it is. We're 3-1. We got the tiebreakers on lock right now. Mess around, let the Bucks lose. We'll be a game out of the conference. And at some point I gotta go see Black Panther this weekend. I gotta figure that out. I might try to take the kids tomorrow during the day.
I'm going Saturday.
Right. I'm gonna try to go tomorrow during the day. But y'all have a good one, guys. And always remember, keep pounding. Peace.